Welcome back to Off the Beaten Path Nursery. This is the time of year right before the figs ripen that I like to split my turmeric and ginger, and usually I just start it from a very small rhizome, and sometimes they spread, they get real clumpy, and so I need to split them. So I just split them like so. And at this point, you could actually harvest some if you wanted to. These are all new rhizomes, just to show you. That yellow, they're delicious. They're really nutritious for you too. We're actually selling them right now, actually through Facebook, because I don't have enough to put on the website. But like fresh turmeric has got that really interesting flavor, and it's a little bit hot. Not quite as hot as ginger, but you could take some of these, you can use it. I haven't bought turmeric in years, because you can just replace it yourself. I mean, this is something that can grow year round. You can take it inside during the winter. Doesn't do a whole lot, but it makes a nice house plant. And then bringing it back out in the spring, you get tons and tons of turmeric rhizomes. The other two that I usually separate at this time is ginger. I mean, ginger, it takes a long time for them to start to sprout. Once they do, they really take up the size of the container. You can tell this one is sort of pushing the sides because it's grown so big. Its cousin is called galangal, which is used in some curries, both in Thai curry and Indian curry, which is their cousins. Ginger is much more mild than galangal. Galangal can really be almost overpowering. I actually like it a lot as a real citrusy flavor, but it is a lot more. It's harsher than ginger. So for ginger, this is called first year ginger, and it's pink. It's delicious. You don't need to peel it the way you would second year ginger. So it's a lot more mild. It doesn't have quite the flavor, but I actually like it because it is more mild. It's very easy to kind of to cook with, to put in a lot of different recipes. It really works well. So ideally, I would not have this in pots. Most of the time, what I'll do is I'll put ginger into a raised bed, and it grows a lot better there. And by the end of the season, you end up with a really large mat of just almost interconnected rhizomes. So that's ideal. Pots are not quite as ideal. I have really big planters that I put them in, and they're pretty good as well. But so not going to get very much of a good harvest this year, but most times in the raised bed, that's sort of the way to go. So here's galangal. Galangal takes a lot longer than ginger to really get nice bulbs, nice rhizomes on it. Really easy to propagate though, but it is a little bit more time consuming. Matter of fact, like usually it takes till almost November before you get anything that would be big enough to be edible. So this is still quite young, and I just wanted to separate them and split them into bigger pots so that they can grow at least a little bit. These are also plants that you can overwinter in the same way that you would ginger or turmeric. Turmeric's probably the easiest to deal with over winter, but these, like the fragrance is really nice. It's kind of an interesting house plant, just a very useful plant. And the longer you wait, the bigger you get nice rhizomes. So thank you for watching.